Alright, well, good morning here. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to start doing my 10-gallon brew today, which I'm going to chill with my new chiller. I have an extra pot here to heat some water because I'm going to try to do a double 10-gallon batch. I'm going to chill with that counterflow chiller that my son-in-law made me. And I'm going to drain it through that window down to my brew room. I have a pulley here. I'm going to do brew in a bag. This is my outdoor kitchen. I got the water out here and we're ready to go. Alright, I'm going to go get some coffee and I'll be right back. A few modifications to this pot. Not really modifications, but I put the screen in and I bent that tube. So when I whirlpool, I'm going to stir it counterflow. I have it filled up with water now. It's a 20-gallon pot. I have it still filled up, I don't know, probably 8 gallons. I'll get that boiling. Or not boiling, but about 170 degrees for the start to do the mash. I have outside water. Make sure you use a hose. If you fill with a hose, use an RV hose. Okay. Alright, I got my bag set up here. I'm doing it as in a cooler. This is really not a true brew in a bag. It's kind of a hybrid. So I'll do the first part of the mash in there, and then I'll dunk sparge in there. I have my strike water heated up here. Well, the water is 170. By the time I get it into the pot, I calculated online, I got 19.5 pounds of grain, making a Vienna lager today. And by the time I get that all mixed in there, the strike temperature should probably be about 165. I got that from an online calculator. Like I said, it's a hybrid brew in a bag. There's plenty of other videos online to do traditional brew in a bag, but this is what I do. Got my pulley set up. Okay, I got the grains mashed in. This size batch you need help, so my wife poured it in while I stirred it with that stir there. Works pretty good. And I have my timer set. The temperature of the mash after all is said and done ended up being about 153, 154, 153, somewhere in there. You know, I stirred it up and I shut it down for an hour, and I don't open it. It's fine. I'm not going to change anything. Okay, well, we'll let the mash go, and I'll just go drink my coffee and get my hops measured up. Part of the mash is done. Now I'm going to pull the bag. It ended up about 150, 51, something like that. So the mash was good temperature. I have 6 gallons of water in here, 170 degrees. Now I'm going to pull the bag. Dunk it in there. We'll leave it in there for 10 minutes. Pause. Okay, what I've done now is I waited 10 minutes in the dunk sparge. I stirred it constantly. It was 170 degrees of water. Cooled down to probably 160. And I just let it sit in there, stirred it for about 10 minutes. And now I'm letting it drain. And I can actually open this valve up and let that first mash come in there. And we'll drain that. While that's draining, I can start my boil, get the heat going. It's been 2 hours so far, start to finish. Starting my boil after 2 hours, and I'll be back after the boil. You all know how to boil, so. Okay, the counterflow chiller is set up, and I'm going to start chilling. Well, this is the other end of the counterflow system. There's a hose that comes out from upstairs, outside. It's in some star sand now. Then when it flows out, I'll fill up these couple fermenters here. I already did the first one. It's already in the cooler there. Fermenting chamber. Came out a little bit warmer than I wanted to. I had to throttle back the excuse me, I had to throttle back the wart coming out, the valve, to get it cooler. There's a beer I'm drinking now. I'm trying to finish up that keg because there's no room in there. It's my Roggen beer. A little foam on it, but very tasty. That's the old chiller there. You know, the stuff that we need. Kegs, bottles. And that's it. That's the other end. We got the other batch going now. There's some mead going there. Maybe I'll clean this place up one of these days. Alright. This is take 2. The first brew is already downstairs. Now we're going to chill this one. We had a little problem with the first one, but that was the first brew. But this one should work better. I put it on the ground and I had it up a little bit higher, and it's getting an airlock. And I have my buddy downstairs, Rob. He showed up. Hey, Rob, say hello.
Hello.
All right, there he is down there. So we're getting ready to try this. We'll see how long. Just stop boil, so it's 220. We'll see what temperature is when it comes out. Right, well, here we have the wort coming out. We had to slow it down, throttle it back. We have it coming down at coming out of the pot just from boiling, and now it's coming out about 65. So that's it. And, you know, coming out slow.